But something else I wanted to tell you guys. Some very exciting news. This morning, we Spencer, shut your eyes. Open.
That is terrifying.
Do I look good as a blonde?
No.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you would look better with it.
No.
You look like you're in an 80s rock band. Okay, 100%. It looks so much better on you than me. Okay, each time you go like this, it's like, it makes it more terrifying.
Excellent.
So I know it's a little early for Halloween, but I am just gonna start putting up a couple fall things because, yeah, I'm a little excited for the holiday season this year, if you can't tell. I really think you should wear that wig all day.
No.
I thought you looked good. So I do still have some painting on the house left to do, but we're just gonna pause on that for a little bit and start working on our next project, which is going to be building another fence. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Okay, I'm just kidding. We're going to start working on AC and ventilation in the house. You can just imagine everyone's reaction right there. Yeah, so we're going to start working on figuring everything out to install our AC and ventilation inside. So in order to do that, we need to do something that we've been meaning to do for a really long time now, and that is upgrade our solar system.
So we currently have 2.8 kilowatts of solar power, and that's under full sun, perfect conditions, everything. Well, this past winter, and heck, even this spring and early summer have been really a lot of overcast, and we've really struggled power wise. Like, I hate to admit it, but we've had to run the generator several times, and it's something that I don't like struggling with, and something I would prefer not to have to think about. So earlier this year, we've bought 24 more panels. 24 higher efficiency, higher output solar panels. So like I said before, our old system is 2.8 kilowatts or 235 watts per panel at a 14.2% efficiency. So that efficiency, meaning 100% of that sunlight that hits the solar panel, only 14.2% of that gets converted into usable electricity. So these new solar panels, they output 395 watt at I think it's 19, I don't remember the exact stat, 19.8 or 19 something. It's 19 something. So with all 24 panels, we're going to put out 9.4 kilowatts. So like substantially much more power. It's just those overcast days really kill us. We can have a day or two or not really have an issue. But yeah, the 3 or more days, it really puts a hurting on us, especially if it's a humid day or a really cold day. So if it's a humid, hot day, we have to run the AC inside more. Or if it's a really cold day, we have to run the heater more. So right now, to make this whole process as fast as possible without having to redig a new trench and run new lines and everything, I'm only going to replace these 12 with 12 of the new solar panels. That should double our solar output. I think that should be enough to at least get us into the house for right now, but I mean, I have 12 more, and I even have these if I need it. Oh, let me add one more thing. Those 12 solar panels that are originally there, the lower output, we're still going to use them. Depending on how the 24 perform, we may use them for another project, or we may, if we still don't have quite enough with keeping those batteries topped up every day, then we may just use them also. So it's all kind of a learning curve and a big experiment.
So it is great that we're going to be using this current mount system that we've made, but before we get our new panels on there, we need to do a few things. So step 1, observe the mount. Step 2, mount the mount. Step 3, be the mount.
My hat came in.
You look like a state trooper. Why does it look
I need my
so...
stash.
Oh.
It's growing back. I
That'd be
just trim
perfect.
everything else.
Why does it look so different than your other one?
It's not so floppy. It's kind of stiff.
It looks so weird without the panels out here.
Take cover if you need it, if there's nowhere to turn, keep moving. Close your eyes, you can feel it coming. Close your eyes, you can feel it. Feel it. Close your eyes, you can feel it.
Oh, you're making this very difficult, bud.
All of the old solar panels are now off, and Spencer's just working on moving all the brackets around a little bit because the dimensions of the new panels are a little bit different. They're just a little bit bigger. So he needs to move those so we can get those attached, which we really need to hurry up and do that because we're currently just, all the power that we're using is coming strictly from our batteries because we're obviously not making any power. So we need to hurry up and get that done. But something else I wanted to tell you guys, some very exciting news. This morning, we bought our air conditioning. I can't believe I'm saying that. I am so excited. I know there's a lot of stuff that we need to do before we actually can get everything mounted and have that cold air or heat blowing in our house, but the fact that we're even starting it is just so exciting. Are you taking apart our mounting system?
Yeah.
Did you do the 3 steps? You don't remember the 3 steps?
No.
1, observe the mount.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the whole reason we wanted to use this same mounting system was because we thought it would be easier to just take the old panels off, put the new ones on, but Of course, nothing goes as easily as you think it will. And just since this was one of our first projects, whenever we came out here, we had absolutely no clue what we were doing. So yeah, we're just trying to like retrofit it, but I don't know.
Bad design. I should have made it all out of steel. But back then, I mean, I didn't even own the welder. I didn't even know how to weld at the time. So.
Right.
I'm just kicking myself.
That's the thing. I mean, we wouldn't have known any of this unless we had that experience and did this.
Made the mistakes.
Yeah, messed up. And ideally, we would just be able to, you know, make our whole new mounting system, get all the panels installed, do all that. But in order to do that, it would take way more time. We'd have to dig a new trench. It would just require so much more work. So that's why we're just trying to use what we have right now.
It's just, we're stupid when we first started and it, yeah.
Yep.
There's a cognitive dissonance between what I say and what I meant. I can't claim innocence. It's too late for that. I'm breaking and bending. No matter what the day brings, the void in my chest, my heart is an army. There's a recurring daydream where I'm a king without a kingdom. I'm flying over the ocean, wondering if I'll ever make it home. I'm running under the water, can't see the daylight. I wanna go There's truth and consequence of going alone, not telling a soul. Jury gives a verdict. Forward or backward, I'm running in circles. I'm flying over the ocean, wondering if I'll ever make
All right, so we got the first 3 installed. I'm going to go ahead and just wire these up. And just for anybody new here, what we did was we wired 3 in series and then the 4 in parallel. So these 3 I'm going to wire up real quick so we can actually start making power, because it's now going on 2 days without making any power and our batteries are pretty low. So.
Spencer's just working on repositioning those brackets over here so we can get the next 6 solar panels on. But as far as the first 6, today they did very well. I cannot believe how much power they got us. Just those 6 were able to get us more power than having all 12 of our old ones on, which is just crazy. I can't imagine when we can have all 12 of these on, let alone all the 24 eventually. We will have so much power, we won't even have to worry about it. Hopefully. I mean, that's the goal. This mimosa tree that we have, the leaves close as the sun goes down, and it's so cool because you can actually hear the leaves closing.
Sounds like a bunch of little air pockets popping.
We now have the new 12 solar panels installed. How are they doing?
Great. So much better than the other ones. Last I checked, we're making about 3,600 watts, which is 1,600 watts roughly more than the others. So that's going to be so much better for us.
Yeah, especially as we are going into winter and with starting the whole AC process, we need our solar to be doing really well. So I'm glad we did this right now.
So yeah, we're really happy with these new panels. Just the efficiency is so, the extra efficiency is just so important being off the grid. And I can't wait to see what the next 12 will produce. Granted, those won't be up for a little while, but.
This is just the beginning of our solar farm.
Yeah.
Step 2, mount the mount.
Why'd you get louder?
Did I?
Yeah, you like screamed that time.
Step 3, be the mount.
Yeah, so having those more efficient panels, obviously the other ones. What? Let me start over again. Why are you like getting close and being creepy?
I'm not creepy. I'm your wife. You're creepy. But yeah, I've been meaning to tell you lately that you've been making a lot of gains.
How so?
Solar gains. Laugh at my jokes. You have to do that. It was in the contract.
Why are we standing here where this tree is like poking me in the head?
I don't know.
I'm doing this whole clip with this tree stabbing me in the head.
Well, when I set up the camera, you know, I'm not as tall as you, so I don't think of those things.